There's trouble in Kyrgyzstan on the day of the country's presidential elections after two candidates pulled out of the race claiming electoral fraud. United opposition presidential candidate Almazbek Atambayev and another candidate Zhenishbek Nazraliev said the poll was now illegitimate. They were running against sitting President Kurmanbek Bakiev, who's tipped to win. Independent observers say there have been electoral violations. Both the US and Russia will be hoping for stability in an impoverished country situated in a volatile region bordering Afghanistan. Well, our reporter Igor Piskunov is in the country's capital Bishkek and joins us live now with the latest in this developing story. Igor, hello to you. Now, what's happening there at the moment? Has there been trouble and what's caused it?
Well, we are getting reports that an opposition rally has been dispersed in the town of Bylykchi, around 200 kilometers away from the Kyrgyz capital Bishkek, and that opposition supporters have reportedly attempted to siege a polling station in the same town, and that authorities have dispersed this rally, and the opposition claims that they used gas, although police say that they didn't use force. Nevertheless, two opposition candidates have announced that they're dropping out of the presidential race, including Almazbek Atambayev, who's considered to be the main leader of the opposition, and the Kyrgyzstan's Central Electoral Commission has already named their actions unlawful because, according to Kyrgyz law, presidential candidates cannot drop out of the race on the day of the election, and this is the day of the election.
Now, Yegor, what is the feeling on the ground among ordinary people? What's the mood like there?
Well, I have to say, the situation in the Kyrgyz capital Bishkek is quite calm, and actually earlier I spoke to a political analyst from the CIS Studies Institute, and he said that he expected this election to be the most calm out of all since Kyrgyzia gained independence in 1991. He said that the Kyrgyz population is disappointed in politicians in general, both in the government and in the opposition, because they feel as if nothing much changed since the Tulip Revolution in 2005. But he also said that authorities even decided to choose a working day, and this is a Thursday, to hold these elections, to use their administrative resource for more people to come to the polling stations. And we actually visited several polling stations earlier on Thursday, and we saw with our own eyes that quite a lot of people are coming and voting.
But given the situation, what are the government and opposition indeed likely to do next?
Well, first of all, the opposition is now demanding a new presidential election to be held, and they're also saying that they've organized several music concerts around the city, and they're now going to have to convert them into opposition rallies. But authorities have said that they're not allowing any political rallies to be held here in the Kyrgyz capital on Thursday, and these political rallies are of course included. I have to say that authorities will be most likely trying to keep the situation calm here in the Kyrgyz capital because of a large foreign presence in the country, and by this I mean, first of all, the Manas military base, which has been used by the United States since 2001 to assist its operations in Afghanistan. It's been a source of large controversy here in the country, and even last winter Kyrgyz authorities denounced the agreement with the United States and its allies for them to be able to use this base, but then signed a new one, making a U-turn, letting them to stay. There are also reports of negotiations between Bishkek and Moscow on a second Russian military base in the south of the country, a region known for the spread of religious extremism.
Okay, Igor Piskunov.